What you're looking at is a 73-meter high statue of the Buddhist goddess Kannon, the centerpiece of a massive spiritual resort that was built in 1988 and completely abandoned just 3 decades later. Tucked away in the mountains of Japan, this place was designed as a shortcut pilgrimage, a single location replicating the 33 sacred Kannon temples from across the country. With dozens of halls, a golden pagoda, a hotel for visitors, and a massive statue overlooking everything, it was meant to be a spiritual journey you could walk in a single afternoon. But the vision didn't last. By the late 2000s, visitor numbers dropped. Maintenance became impossible. And after the founder passed away, the entire complex was quietly shut down and left to decay. Today, it's completely off the map. No security, no tourists. We came here to find out what's still inside. From massive golden structures supported by demon-like figures, to halls filled with hundreds of statues staring into silence, and forgotten relics of a time when this place pulsed with faith. What was once a place of prayer and hope now stands as a forgotten monument to a vanished dream. This is one of the most surreal explorations we've ever done.
I think our discovery over here is even more significant than we have ever thought.
Yeah, we couldn't even imagine finding a place like this.
I just found it on Google Maps. Or actually, a friend sent it to me. It was like, go look at this place. And then we came here and looked at all the buildings like you just saw. You're gonna not believe your eyes when you see this. Built in 1987 as a shortcut to a Buddhist pilgrimage, this place was absolutely massive back in the time. Are you ready for a spiritual journey through Buddhism?
Yes.
I mean, we have visited a lot of shrines and Buddhist temples in Japan before, but this one I think tops them all, and it's abandoned.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen a shrine like this before.
And we are greeted by, I believe it to be monks.
Yes. I think pilgrimage monks, because there is a pilgrimage round of 33 temples through Japan.
33 Kannon pilgrimage. It's one of the oldest of Japan, actually.
Yes.
It's about 1,000 to 1,200 kilometers.
That's crazy. And you took like 60 days at the minimum?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. We just saw a Japanese guy walking up here, and he greeted us and he was like, hey. And he came here all the way from Nara, which is like 4 or 5 hours with the Shinkansen, with the high-speed train from here, I think, just to visit this place.
Yeah.
Because it was important to him. And this over here, what we're seeing is the main entrance gate, with 2 massive statues standing in front of it. They are guardians to the place, and if you enter through this gate, they purify you. And
and they're here to keep the evil spirits away.
yes.
So, if we're correct, this is Agyo. You recognize it because its mouth is open. And this is for the beginning of life. And this is Ungyo. You can recognize it on its mouth closed. And this is the end of life. And these are the guardians of this, facility. Well, facility shrine.
So look, if we enter through here, through the main entrance, we will be purified for life. I feel it.
I feel very purified.
Very purified, yes, exactly.
And then
this is insane. Like, one fun fact about this statue is, now that it is abandoned, the Japanese government said every building over 60 meters has to have
lights for aviation.
Yeah, and this one doesn't have aviation lights, so it's sort of an, I think it has to be demolished at some point even.
Yeah, maybe, or I know like it does have the lights, but it's not operational anymore, so maybe they could work out something like that.
I'll tell you more about the statue in a moment. But here you can see This is the entrance. Here you would pay 500 yen, which is roughly around $3, €3, to enter into this place. All the Japanese coins still lying here. This is not worth much though, but the offerings are all still here.
Yeah.
And then a small display of the things.
Some spoilers.
Yeah. The size of this monstrosity, me and Luke have been debating.
Monstrosity.
Monstrosity. That's maybe
The size
a
of this statue.
The size of this statue is 73 meters high.
And
It's about 210 feet.
yeah, and it holds a baby, and the baby is about 8 times me. So the baby is like 8 looks long.
And the whole statue is 40 looks long.
Yeah.
I've never seen something like this before. This might be one of the biggest Buddhist statues in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how big the biggest one is, probably a lot taller than this, but it is crazy to look
It's up
at.
there, it's up there.
And we have just already checked, we can go even inside of it. But that you have to wait for until the end of the video. First, we're going to take you on a tour of this whole facility and blow your mind, and at the end, we'll end it off. You wanted to show the visitor shop as well.
Yeah, I really wanted to show this. It's interesting because it has souvenirs and lots of it is still there actually.
I mean, if this abandoned place was anywhere else in the world, it would have already probably been ransacked, graffitied, stolen. But here, even the visitor shop is still completely intact. There's a little plaque that you could buy and they would personalize it for you.
Yeah, we saw that in the other room, which is not as interesting, but it seemed that like here, then your name will be put, and then later on you'll see what it was used for.
This place was operational until 2012, but they continued a little bit longer just for Buddhist religious people to come and visit it. But 3 years ago, the last visitors officially came to this place. But sometimes people still come here to pray.
Little miniature of the statue.
Costs 1,000 yens. Very fair price, I would say.
Yeah. Some beautiful origami display
Yeah.
with the sheep.
That's beautiful. Probably have a symbolic meaning or something.
Oh, that's probably up here.
Oh yeah.
Or
Even some necklaces. The peacock on there. No. Oh, they even had a shop or a restaurant here, look.
yeah, a little cafe.
Here you can say that it was still later operational in 2012, so probably some facilities in this place were still operational. 2019 it says over here, 2018. And this was the little kitchen that they prepared the food for the restaurant over there. Probably served some amazing food. So let's go further. Let's show the actual pilgrimage sites.
Yes.
You want to do this one, look?
Yeah.
We have not been inside yet, huh?
No, we had a little peek, but
It looks interesting. Let me close the door. I want to
yeah.
be incredibly respectful in Japan. Okay. It looks like a small prayer room.
Okay,
Oh, there's even a car there. Let's show that first.
Sure.
Yeah, they literally left everything at the time that this place got abandoned. Even the service cars or the employees' cars. Probably in Japan's fashion, they even have the key on it or something. Let me go check on the other side.
Elvis Presley.
No, there's no key anymore. Okay, let's check out this building. Such a surreal place to be in. So different from the abandoned churches that we filmed, right?
Oh, aren't these also like wishes? Or
These
maybe
are...
don't touch them.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
I also don't
No,
know.
we
I
don't
should
know.
not touch too much in this thing, in this place, because
Oh, but I believe you can read
these are indeed wishes. These are
Yeah.
these are fortune tellings, and you could hang them up here. I don't know where you got them from, but you would hang up your fortune. And we've got our fortune told, and we get you were golden, right?
Right. I got the highest, you got the second highest.
Exactly. I mean, this place is good fortune for us. All drinks, coffee, sake, everything to please the gods.
Between 1986 and 1991, Japan lived through one of the most extreme asset bubbles in history. Real estate doubled, stock prices soared, and money flowed like never before. Trains, golf courses, hotels, nothing was off limits. This shrine was a direct product of those golden times. Built in 1988 at the peak of speculation, this complex, with its multiple halls, golden pagoda, giant cannon, even a hotel, was a massive investment in spirituality. At first, tourists came. Pilgrims showed up by the busload. The bubble was still pumping and nobody questioned the cost. But when the bubble burst in the early 1990s, Japan entered a lost decade. Real estate prices collapsed, stocks crashed, banks refused new loans. Leisure projects like this shrine lost funding and credibility overnight. As downturn settled into decade-long stagnation, visitor numbers dried up, upkeep stopped, and the founder passed away. Without money or faith left to sustain it, the complex closed its doors and fell into silence.
Wow. Small worshipping room. I gotta take off my shoes before we go on the tatami mats. Okay.
The tatami floors are still in great condition.
This whole building is still in a great condition, I would say. Very well built. See all the statues of the Kannon over here. You have the shrine itself. Basically all they used is still here. Feels like a very peaceful place to be in.
Yeah.
So this facility was meant for people to find peace, enlightenment, and health in a very short manner, because then they wouldn't have to do the complete pilgrimage. There's even a letter over here, look. What? I don't know. Oh, no, it's a handwritten letter from somebody. Probably a confession or a wish or something. Okay, let me just put that back properly, because somebody probably put that here. The woodwork in these places is insane.
Yeah. They use space in such a nice way.
Yeah.
There's always like room for natural light to flow in.
English broken.
Yeah.
They're all from metal.
Huh.
These are not plastic ones.
And some have like
Necklaces around them.
yeah.
This even has a blanket around it.
And these are from clay, right?
Yeah, it does feel like that. This is only the small one.
Yeah.
Let's go to the big one. Okay. Still slides so nicely.
Yeah.
Okay. There's many more buildings on this side as well. We'll showcase these in a moment.
This place is so dense with information,
Yeah.
we're having trouble keeping track of it.
I'm like, my brain is like, there's information everywhere about everything, about practices. But this is the building where all the main ceremonies were held and the main prayer room, you could say.
Yeah,
And I think
worshipping.
Sir?
Yeah, room of worship. I don't know if that's the same as prayer,
Yes,
but
worship room.
here people would sit on the benches, I think, when ceremonies took place.
Oh yeah, that's like a tribune.
Yeah.
Okay. But this also looks like the building that's in best shape.
Yeah,
And
this is beautiful from the inside.
most likely latest used as well. I was blown away when I went inside of here. Absolutely blown away. This door was open, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm blown away again. Okay, go inside.
Yes.
Oh, that offering box is amazing.
There used to be a crest in the middle, but no, they placed 3 of those. tiles. The,
You think the staff did that?
I really don't know.
Yeah. Most
Maybe
likely.
it was very valuable. Wow. This is great.
Hup, hup. So comfortable. So nice. Okay. Welcome inside.
Super big taiko drum.
Second one in Japan.
It's the second one, but this one is ceremonial grade.
Yes.
Like this.
We
wood.
found one on the island of Hashojima in the house before. That was a little bit smaller than this one.
It was quite a bit smaller, I think, no?
Maybe half the size, yeah.
But here you also have the sticks they would use to bang the taiko. But yeah, like we pointed out earlier, very ingrained in the culture.
Wonderful
Used for
instrument.
war, religious practices,
Everything.
communication.
This is such a beautiful Japanese instrument. And then the worshipping itself took place in front of here.
Can you believe this?
This altar is absolutely insane.
Wow.
This is a representation of a Japanese chandelier, I think, even.
Oh, right.
Is this pure gold? I doubt it.
I doubt it.
But I think if it was, then it's the only place in the world where it could exist like that, because everything gets left like this, and Japanese people in general don't really steal at all.
No.
Smaller ones to the sides. Also statues in there. Pray to the gods.
Some shodo. Or is it?
It looks like shodo. Shodo is traditional Japanese writing with ink.
Yeah, we're also still learning a lot of this country.
Yeah, that's great while we're exploring it. We can discover it together. I wanna have a closer look at this chandelier. It's not a chandelier because it doesn't. It's not lit up or anything.
No.
There's bells in it.
Yeah.
What's this in the middle of it? Nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Wow. That's like 1.5 Luke.
Definitely. Well, that's more like 3.
Yeah. I don't think we're supposed to go behind it.
No, let's just not.
No. You can see
We
it.
went far enough.
There's a statue over there. What's this book saying in front of here? Oh. You know what this is, Luke?
Oh. Right.
Oh, I didn't know it was the inside. No. If you can do it properly, you can keep it going forever. I did it with a smaller one, but it's super difficult.
That's amazing.
You have to listen to the sound and then feel the sound. And then once you get it, it goes on forever. This middle one is insane.
Yeah, it's more like a golden gazebo. It's massive.
And then here to the end, we have one more altar and a smaller statue over there.
This also looks more of like a guardian.
Yeah. Protector of this place. I hope we're doing everything right. Oh, no, there's sticky floor.
This is sticky. Oh,
Very sticky floor.
what? Why? How?
I don't know what happened here though.
No. It's the guardian at work.
Yeah. Get out of here. Okay, let's also show the basement.
Oh, right.
Oh, there's also these wooden plaques up there saying something. I don't know what they say, but they most likely have a purpose. Okay.
Let's go.
Walking on these slippers down the stairs is quite a challenge.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna trip any moment. This is more for like regular visitors, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Even the shoes and everything are still left here.
Yeah.
Multiple sets of.
This pair is pretty nice.
Oh, wow, it's pretty good. But
Okay, so there's not a lot to see in the basement, but there is one thing.
that we are not 100% sure about what it's for, but we have a pretty good idea of what this room used to be a purpose for. We think this is a worship room. And they all have their individual shrines in here. So if a person dies, they could rent out one of these shrines and then worship them here and use it as a place to burn incense, make offerings, and everything.
Help them through the journey in the afterlife, I think.
Exactly. They could store things down here. Their sake over there. Their beers that they want to offer.
But yeah, there are like hundreds of these.
Exactly. So I think this is more for people living closer.
Yeah.
They could rent out one of these. They do feel a little bit kitschy though. Very plasticky,
Yeah,
very tacky.
I agree.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to say
The
the
least.
least.
It feels like one of those graveyards where, like in Europe, where there's the cremated people stacked on top of each other.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
We have like walls of individual boxes where the pots, the urns would be put inside of. And this feels like the Buddhist version of that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know. If these were filled, there would be probably so much personality in this room. But
Yeah.
right now, like it's just like all of the same.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think they
Really
all
cool.
took it out when it got abandoned.
yeah, yeah,
Most likely.
really cool.
Okay. Let's show you something else very interesting. Shoes back on. Check, 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 check. We're gonna show you something incredible again. Next, we're going to the most decayed building of the whole facility. That roof is basically gone. Like,
Yeah. I wonder why that one in particular has decayed so much.
yeah. We're gonna take you into that building over there. It's like 3 interconnected buildings with different shrines in there.
Hold up.
The man behind the camera. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What do I have on my head actually?
Whoa.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, it seems like also the sweater you are wearing, no?
Yeah, it's beautiful, right? Yeah, guys, if you want to support us and help us go on these missions around the world and explore these places, Bros of Decay merch, link in the description is the best way to support us and help us journey to Japan. Because we love that. We love to show you culture and history and these very particular, interesting abandoned places. The lions greeting us to go inside. Hey,
Greeted by 2 lions.
that's actually marble.
Oh, but not everything, right?
No, I don't
Because
know.
this. No, I
It's
don't
just
think it's
fading.
marble.
I think they rubbed over their belly or on the mouth or something.
Really?
Yeah. I think this is a complete marble statue. And 10 yens. 10 yens is roughly about 6 euro cents, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Don't be surprised, this building is falling apart.
And it's pretty smelly in here.
Okay, be careful, be careful. Oh, careful. Don't want to stay into this one for long. This, I think it's the main entrance hall
Yeah.
to the 2 shrines on either side. But let's show this building in all its glory first. The moldy ceiling, the wet floor. Hey, I think this is actually a representation of a necklace lying here.
Yeah, these are definitely prayer beads.
Be careful, the whole floor is full of water. I don't know, it seems to be locked up.
No, this is not where we
Oh yeah,
went in, right?
this is open. Yes. Yes, this is cool.
This is where we go in?
Yeah, we can go in through here, but it's going to be difficult for you with the camera. But I will take the camera for a second.
Please do.
Yep, thank you.
But there was also the entrance over
Yes, but that's the other one.
Okay.
Do you remember this one still?
there. Oh, no. I don't remember this thing.
I don't have much information about this one as well because we didn't research it. Luke is too tall for exploring. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. This is actually the first building that we entered into when we explored this place. This is a indoor 5-story temple, I think they call it. I just think it looks insane.
Yeah.
I mean, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And this temple represents all the elements of the earth: water, wind, fire. Am I missing one?
Earth?
Earth.
Like
Of the
Avatar.
earth. Avatar. And then one more element. And if you walk all the 5 stories of this temple, you will be enlightened. That's what I remember from it.
I believe there used to be water here as well.
Yes, certainly. Cannot go further. Wanna go all the way up first. Oh.
Oh, wow.
It looks awesome up here. This must have been so special for the people that came here at the time to witness this. Whoa, that's actually pretty tall.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
Well, we're also going to walk up the stairs of the 73-meter high statue.
Yeah. That's going to be something.
Yeah.
The final pilgrimage, the Kannon, is still awaiting us. This place is tiring me out, but it's also amazing me in so many ways.
Oh, there's an outside over there.
Oh. Hey, look. You're also here.
Ah.
People are standing there. Just chilling, I think. But here you can see the hotel and everything. Wow.
Okay, shall we go to the next part?
Yeah, the next building. Let's go. But that's not it for this building. There's another section over to this side, and that's the one with the completely collapsed roof. But yeah, this side has seen better days.
Yeah.
Okay, watch out. Every step is wet, every step is decaying, and every step can mean your end. I mean,
Well, it's a bit dramatic, but yeah.
a bit dramatic. Let's go. I want you to close your eyes and open them.
Me as a cameraman?
No, not you, the people that are watching. Open them in 3, 2, 1. Have a look at this. This is true beauty. What we have read online is that there is possibly 1,000 cannon forms, Senju cannon, depending on the intended symbol. It's absolutely wonderful. And at the top there is a golden statue, and it represents Kannon Bosatsu, if I'm not wrong. It's often seen as such prominent placement within Buddhist art. 2 Buddhist monks underneath there, praying.
And I believe all these smaller statues are of enlightened beings, right? Of preachers of Buddhism.
Exactly. And each and every one is also different.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. They're all performing a different act, all have different expressions. Wow. This is awesome.
Also have like these big wall pieces.
They put some real, true effort into this place.
Yeah.
And
Sad.
for the most part, for the 10 to 20 years that it was operational, it was quite successful actually. Because the owner that started this was a very popular Japanese real estate agent, and he envisioned this place and just built it. Because in the 1980s in Japan, as a lot of people know, that was Japan's golden age. They had a booming economy. They thought they were going to take over the United States, or that was prospected by a lot of economists. And they did things like this to showcase their wealth. And
Look at the sun just coming through.
it's magical. It's absolutely magical.
They all hold things.
See grapes, bell,
Staff,
sounding scale.
lantern.
Their expressions are also wonderful. Each and every one had to be probably handmade.
Yeah.
And they look like they are made from plasterwork,
Oh, right.
probably cast molded. Baffling. Oh, the sun on my face. Ah. He's a rock star.
Oh,
His facial expression is also awesome. A bit
he
mad.
doesn't seem too happy about it.
No, this is my neighbor. I hate him. This one is holding a tulip. Look at that.
Oh,
He's Dutch.
that does look like a tulip.
I've not seen one that's similar to another. And there could certainly be 1,000. Now I'm looking at it. I don't think we can go much further down here.
Yeah, this part we are not gonna do because the floor is too soggy.
The only thing that you have to show is that there is also sort of a shrine underneath here.
Right, I don't know if we can.
Is this? Can you see it?
Nah.
Maybe I can go a little bit further than this. Oh, I have my worst shoes on for this.
Okay, I got it.
You got it? Ah, okay. A little grotto with a shrine inside of it. And then the end of the walkway, you would come here to pray. It's heavy.
Well, it's not the best position to film.
See Lucas' face. Again, an insane room. The pilgrimage route.
Sad to see it in this state, but
Yeah.
it does have its own eerie beauty.
It's kind of beautiful in this way as well.
Yeah.
But not meant like this. Not supposed to be like this.
We were just enjoying it so much. Like we were thinking of like, let's bit by bit we'll explore more about Japanese tradition and maybe we'll see a temple or shrine, but this.
This is above our expectations.
Yeah.
So now we're going to the main part where the large 73-meter high statue is, and there's a couple more rooms that we have to show you over there. That sunshine is good.
Yeah, when we got here it was pretty gray.
Yeah, I was very scared it was going to rain today because it's the only outdoor location we're doing in Japan. Let's go further. We
Yes.
have two opposing shrines, I think, here.
Yeah.
With multiple statues in there. Want to check out one? Damn, look, there's a lot of coins still lying here.
Yeah.
There's even 100 yen coins. It's like all dollars and everything.
Yeah, it's
lying
quite a lot
here.
of money.
Actually,
She's even holding a coin.
oh, has it in her hand.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, every single one of them has them. Definitely people still come here. Yeah, we saw a couple of people during the time that we were here, even when we were filming inside the building, that came, put a little prayer in, and then left again, just like that. Wow. They look awesome. You think that's real gold plating? Looks
No,
like
I was just thinking like, these are probably not gold, right?
not gold statues, but definitely burnished gold. Like a layer of
like
gold.
the thin layer, yeah.
Yeah.
You think
you,
so?
You take an agate, you put like gold plating on it, and then you take an agate stone and then you brush it like that, and you get sort of this representation of gold. It looks a bit fake, but that's actually how burnished gold looks. I would think with the magnitude and size of this building, that's probably... It's not really expensive, it just takes a lot of time. And you can also never get that gold off it again.
Oh, this one's very black.
Oh, I just skipped it. Looks like a demon figure.
Yeah, this one seems different.
Yeah. Wow. Every time I'm inside the building, I'm like, oh, filming, and then I come back outside, I'm like, damn, shoot all. This is the final pilgrim, the Kannon. This is where you give your last prayer to. And she's standing on some sort of a lotus leaf, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Like a pedestal, holding a baby. Wow. Okay, still functions. Yep, there you go.
Thank you.
These walkways, they also have a name, but unfortunately it was so much information, I completely forgot. It's also part of the experience. And they look like all small story gates.
You think so?
I think they're just that.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a little bit of representation in my head. Let me state that. It is quite unique to walk here, though.
Yeah.
But let's go in here first, because this is the Buddha's way of teaching. That's what's represented in this site. And I had first thought, when we walked in here, that this was a massive bell. Whoa,
yeah.
The echo is crazy in here.
The echo is really cool.
Because if you look here, to the side of it, it looks like a big wooden weight that you can throw against it and then make sound.
Yeah.
But it's actually not a bell.
Well, we might be wrong, but like...
It has fierce demons holding it up, dragons protecting it. It's... Yeah, see, you can see the flowers and everything.
Oh, right. There's supposed to be lotus flowers on it as well, right?
Lotus flowers, Buddhas, everything. It should be nicely decorated.
And this roof also has some great detail on it.
Baffling. That echo is crazy. Yeah, those dragons underneath there are something else as well. But just like the other building as well, I think this would also have water in it back in the time.
Yeah.
And people have thrown thousands and thousands of coins in here. This is that wooden weight I was talking about. I don't know what the purpose of this is.
No.
If anybody is watching this video and wants to give a bit more information in the comment section by what we are seeing, that's greatly appreciated. And excuses for any mistakes we make, because we really don't want to, but we do want to give a lot of information about these places. That's our end goal here. Also have these sort of doorknobs on there. You see them at the top there? Those are flower heads.
Ah. Again, big mural pieces as well, all throughout the room.
These dragons are extremely fragile. There's also a massive one underneath there. Four-headed dragon.
Wow.
I wish I could go down here and look inside of that bell. That's definitely not the purpose of it.
It's interesting, like, I don't know if these spirits holding up the Dharma wheel are like evil in nature, but it seems like in Buddhism, evil has more of a role to play in like the way things are and stuff.
Yes. I've never given thought like that to it.
No.
It's a very interesting way of thinking about it. Let's look at the front over here, look. 5 Buddhas sitting in front of you while you do your prayer. They gave also this chocolate pie. That's a nice gift.
Looks pretty tasty.
We've not tried that one yet. It looks very creamy and juicy.
don't know if you would refer to each one as a Buddha. I don't think so. Or...
Me neither. But it is making the 5 different gestures, though.
Yeah.
The holding the hands together.
Yeah.
Again,
I'm not
give
too
us...
informed on Buddhism.
No, unfortunately not. Christianity we are very informed on, but Buddhism
Yeah.
is pretty new to us.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's a monotheistic religion. Well, let us know in the comments.
Well, we can just do what we can.
That's true. People are usually pretty lenient, so...
Exactly. Give us a bit of play, you know. Let's go to that next building before we go into the massive one and we end at the top over there. Yes. Hey, Rick.
Hey. I was already standing here.
Yes. Magic of filmmaking. Now let's show you that building over there. It's gonna baffle you. It's gonna baffle you. Well, I think for being late April now, the temperature in Japan is lovely.
Yeah.
People say like Japan is a super hot country. I think that's just the summer. It's a large inscription on here. I did translate a little bit about it, but I don't know much of what goes on inside of this building. This is one of the final steps of the pilgrimage that I know for sure. So let's head down here. Look at this. That looks crazy on camera.
Wow.
To me, it felt like we found the Terracotta Army.
Yeah.
There's at least 1,000 statues in this room. Just like the other one, there would be 1,000 small ones and one big one. One final Kannon. These are all the same though.
Yes. As far as we know.
But look how beautifully symmetrical they're all put up until the millimeter. Hey.
And here's a semi-big one.
Yeah.
Well, believe it or not, this is not the biggest one.
No. Like this is like 2 Leslies.
Oh, watch out.
Sorry. It's like 2 Leslies.
Yeah, something
a
about
little
that.
Sorry. They look like warriors even, look.
I'm sorry, they look like?
Warriors.
Protectors of some sort.
And they have all these different objects in their hands. You can see
All
a
right.
bow, a necklace, different kinds of objects, a tulip even, a sword. Very interesting. But then here in the middle, we have an enormous statue standing here. Absolutely incredible.
Wow.
No words for it actually.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. Don't know the history, don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't have the vocabulary to describe how beautiful it is.
I wish this place was still operational.
I'm sorry if we're a bit quiet sometimes. We're also just as baffled as you by this.
Never in a million years would I have thought that this would be here.
No.
1,000 hand goddess of mercy.
How was it? Oh. And again, look how beautiful that light comes in the back.
It's probably built like that.
Yeah.
Built to showcase it in that way.
Yeah. This really must be 1,000.
Yeah. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8.
And
10,
at first when we walked in, like...
Oh, sorry, I was just 25,
Oh.
50. So yes, if there's 20 rows up, then it's 1,000. You were saying?
So at first when we walked in, I thought like, whoa, there are like 2 rows of this, but it's a mirror. I lost my glasses in Japan, okay?
Yes.
But this is not all.
No. So this room goes further.
So These are miniatures.
Miniature temples, castles.
And it's so big. Like you could fly a drone in here. And in the back you can see like these big statues. And not one of them, like 15 of them.
Lying down.
Let's go through.
Little deer down here.
Yeah.
They're really cute. Massive palace there in the middle, look.
Oh yeah.
This is absolutely awesome. What did they try to do in here? Camels.
I know this isn't like a super authentic temple part of like the 33 route, but it feels like such a love letter to Buddhism.
Is this Buddhism throughout cultures, maybe? With different temples? I think this would have also been like something for the children that came here. Be like, oh, it's nice. I love this part of this place as well.
Yeah.
I have no words for it, but I mean, I hope you enjoyed that little tour.
So here we can get a bit closer to the statue. Yeah. It's about as close as we can get.
Conception, it says on there.
Huh.
Does conception mean giving birth?
Yeah.
Interesting. Everyone, the moment is there. The moment has finally arrived. We're now going into the large cocoon, the 73-meter high
Kannon.
building.
Kannon.
Kannon. Kannon. Let's go. It's time, everybody. Let's go inside. I have deep expectations to see the upside of this. This is going to be so cool. Okay. I was wondering when I first saw this place on Google Maps if it was even possible to go inside of here.
Yeah.
But there's just the door.
It's just open.
Right open. Inside the Kannon, the final stop in the pilgrimage. I think here they ended up. Oh, look.
Oh, right.
Aren't these just
Yeah,
all the
these
people
are
that came here to put their names down here?
Sorry?
They just stick them on here to they were here, like a final, say like I did this pilgrimage.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe these are all different names. Yes, they're all different.
Yeah, they're all different, definitely. But I connected those dots, but I didn't know that it might have been the pilgrimage.
So maybe they buy them in the gift shop and then they stick them on here when they're finished.
Yeah.
So this is the little plaque that you saw that we showed you in the beginning of the video. And it's literally plastered all over the wall in this entire place. So these are most likely all the people that ever visited it. And these are the different pilgrimage sites. Normally you would have to go all throughout Japan to see these statues, but now they're all here in one place. They're all throughout this room. We're in the belly of the beast.
Yeah, and again, like the entire wall is just bricked up with these tiles.
Thousands and thousands of people have been here over the years that it was operational. Luke was saying to me, no, there are more than 33 here, because in the information it said there were 33. And now I see it, there's like 100 different statues. I'm like, whoa, how could I have been so wrong?
Yeah, fortunately we don't have the time to look at all of them.
No. We came here to climb inside. We expected this place to take us around roughly 1, 2, 3 hours. I think we're already here for like 6 hours at this point. Yeah. This is it, huh? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, wait, I do want to go in here a bit. Because these are also really interesting.
Very small ones.
Yeah.
Maybe also some sort of an offer that you could give.
And there's also a bigger one here.
Smaller version of the lady underneath. Man. Okay, let's go.
Well, I'm not going to go at that pace, but...
Look here, the wall is even covered over.
Yeah.
How many people have visited this place? I think it was quite popular.
Yeah.
There's rooms on every level. Every single level has their rooms.
So is this again like, no, this is different.
This is one of the Buddhistic signs.
Yeah.
It's the final adventure of the day and something I was truly excited for. I think we are at the first window. We are probably at her knees at this point. Yeah, get ready, bro.
Oh.
That's going to be a climb. I think we're not even halfway up. Damn. This goes on forever.
Is there a view here?
Yeah. That's the building we're just inside.
Yeah.
Okay. This better be worth it. Coming up there, locked door.
Unlocked door.
I'm almost at the top now. I hope. You can see the sea from here, look. I mean, probably not on camera.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Okay. How much more is it? I think we're almost there. We should be almost there. This looks like the top of the building.
Yeah.
Where are we in the statue? Eh?
It's hard to say.
There's even a stair over here.
Oh.
No way.
Goes up?
Yeah.
To the head?
To the head.
Where are we now though?
I have no idea. I have no position in the statue at all.
Wait, I'm gonna show a few perspectives on how high we are.
This is gonna be a difficult climb with the camera, I think. If I stand here, I can take it, I think.
Okay.
Up. Okay. Ladder one.
Huh? We're good.
Another one. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it with the camera.
This echo here is wild.
Yeah. No. Oh, it goes even higher. There's another stair up.
Did you say it goes even higher?
Yes. There's a lot of echo, but I know where we are. Because on the statue there is a dot on her head.
Right.
And this is the dot. 2 more stairs.
2 more.
2 more.
How are we gonna do this with the camera and all? Like,
I can do it, I think.
you're gonna Rambo it?
Didn't you have fear of height, Luke?
Yeah, but now I'm in a confined space, so now it's not that bad.
I think this is literally the top of the head.
I think so too.
Yeah. I will say you if it's safe or not. But I don't think so. Oh my God. I am literally on top of the world right now. Look at this place. Isn't that insane? Whoa. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Woo! This is living. Yes, we made it. We made it to the top of the statue. Down there you can see the abandoned hotel and all the different places we visited in the park. This is awesome. I can't believe that we found this place and that we came here. It has been literally one of the best explorations of my life. I know I said that many times, but this one is different. It hits the spot. It hits the explorer's heart. No words for this.
That was quite a climb.
I am exhausted. I need water. I need sushi. I need everything, but what a freaking exploration was this.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And we still get to do the drone shots at sunset. It's gonna be beautiful.
We hope you enjoyed coming with us on this adventure. A Shinto, no, it's not a
Shinto.
Shinto Buddhism shrine. You could say, can you even call it a shrine, temple? Yeah,
I don't know. Like,
pilgrimage.
it's not as authentic as like, well, some iconic landmarks of Japan with the shrines and stuff.
But it's mind-blowing to us.
Yes.
And hopefully also
definitely.
to you. Kannon, thank you very much for having us here.
Kannon.
Kannon. Kannon, however we're supposed to pronounce it. We thank you all for being here. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, and write a nice comment down there. And see them all next week.
Till next week.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye.